OpTic Gaming need to find an answer right here, right now, on Strongholds. If not, that's it. And probably one of the biggest upsets, if not the biggest upset, in group play would transpire. FaZe beating OpTic, but it's live fire Strongholds. That nade, unfortunately, did not work out for Renegade, but hey, it's okay. We'll forget about that one. Still plenty
How
left.
fast was he getting down there?
Yeah,
that is, you know, clearly like these
following him.
optimized starts where these players know, like, all right, if I'm able to hit this curve slide real quick, throw this grenade, I will catch them off guard by this little bit and get that, you know, get that damage on. So clearly a practice start. Did not pay off that time, but go back to the drawing board.
With the heat wave, able to secure himself 2 kills, as a matter of fact. They also got themselves the overshield to boot. The push comes here toward A. APG is going to handle business here, while the overshield player is going to push out toward green, which I actually really like this play.
I was going to say that's very interesting because you have a couple options. You either roll together, quick double cap, or you split up, and right there they say, all right, we know that the garage is safe. APG can secure that, and they send Lucid on over towards, or Lucid or Trippy on over towards green with overshield.
They capture here, trip cap as well for the time being, but no real progress is going to be gained. As FaZe are going to answer back right away with an AC hold. Look at 3 members of OpTic all swarming around C to try and make this happen, to try and recapture this one for their team. Falcon though with the big reset, and oh, APG gets the win. Double kill, killing spree for a pure gangster. He's going to hold this one down and flip it back over to the red side.
Those kills are such swing moments. You know, whoever wins that one is walking away with obviously the kill. They're walking away with a stronghold afterwards. It is just such a pivotal moment, and coming up clutch like that against Falcon, who is just throwing all his shots.
Yeah, he is not missing. Probably one of the more consistent BRs that we have in the HCS. B's up for grabs, but a quick reset by APG. I want to really give any opportunity to FaZe clan. FaZe looking for the opening as they're going to just push on C, and this is a smart play to make here. Because if you go to B, it's going to be a bit of a... You're always going to have to deal with the overlook positioning from the tower side, but OpTic are just going to handle that one swimmingly, and they're going to get themselves a trip cap because of that failed push from FaZe. They're going to reap the benefits of this one, Dave.
I was going to say, I was a little confused from that APG play because I wasn't sure how he was going to get involved in the fight. Felt like he was going back and forth a bit too much and not committing towards A or C. But clearly this must be part of their game plan, just saying, all right, this person can sit over here near the box and then go over towards Nest as our players buy time at C or rotate over towards A when needed. So just a great play all around. And look at this extended trip cap.
Yeah, this is not good. I mean, at this point, FaZe are in potential territory. They could just get dominated. Another thing that you got to note as well is
James
that...
Bond right there.
Yeah, that's right. Da-da-da-da.
Yep, Renegade with a 007,
Hey!
getting his first kill on the board. But think about that, how difficult it is to shut down a player like Renegade for the first 3+ minutes of the game, making him not get his first kill until 3 minutes in.
Yeah. Did that hit?
That was so close.
Okay, I was about to say, 'cause if that hit, I was putting down my headset and I was leaving right now. You know, there was a very interesting philosophy there, a difference in how you approach it. Obviously, you had Overshield that was going to be coming up in a moment, but if you saw before, the way that OpTic decided to play tower side when they were holding C and B was that they had 3 players, and then you had APG kind of, you know, going back and forth between C and B by the Nest side. But the way that FaZe played it is they had 2 players tower, one going back and forth, and then another guy that was going to be just on the flank looking to make the push happen. So I think that it's very interesting to see that the way that these 2 teams try to just prioritize where they put their resources when they want to make these holds happen. Say that 2 players from FaZe are going to be swarming around the B site, so they have gained control of it. King Nick not going to be able to stand toe-to-toe with Lucid there, who gets a double kill. He doesn't care if he has any shields left. He's still going to go in for that fight and help out when he can.
And the team leader there for OpTic, Lucid, respond to those kills like you said. Looks like they're going to cap C, get a 10th trip cap, which is going to be answered, and now OpTic back in the driver's seat. However, you did see FaZe close that gap a little bit, where we're starting to get to that really scary territory. Around the time when a team gets around 200 mark, you start to get really worried because it forces desperation.
Yeah.
They can get a setup where it's, you know, 20 or 30 under some points, and at that point there's no room for error, and we're starting to get that spot where FaZe is looking scary, and oh my god!
Yeah, baby!
Is this supposed to be a close range weapon, Golden Boy?
Nope. He's got himself a sniper rifle, Dave. Oh my word. And he also pocketed the OS too. He doesn't care. He wants blood. He wants blood and he wants it now. 2 players in the mud down low. Oh, finally his reign of terror is gonna come to an end. Looked like he was channeling his old name, the Saiyan back then. My boy was fragging.
You were just sound like you're down south there, like, yep, got a couple down in the mud. He's got that sniper shotgun.
Oh man, I guess it's just being in Florida. You know, I don't know. It's something in the water. Oh my God! Give it to him. Give it to him. Give him the dub. Send it to Game 5. It's the only way this can end, baby.
And what a performance and show out of OpTic.
Always gives the underdog that little bit of hope. If you win this one, you know you've only got to steal one of the next 2 games. And you've got another Slayer to maybe cause that upset. But at the moment, that looks a long way away. Collect, though, with a great start. He's going to pick up those rockets.
Sort of a snag there, and to be honest, it's a rare moment where you actually see Lucid the first to fall on OpTic Gaming. That will, as you say, give a little bit of a rocket grab here, an opportunity for Oxygen Esports. And the game surprisingly slows down. OpTic does not want to be on the receiving end of these rockets, trying to bait these out if they can.
I was about to say, how well did OpTic bait rockets yesterday? It seems they know positions they want to play where they can get away, whether it's with a thrust or not, or maybe it's just a bit of a bad rocket coming in from Collect. You don't have to bait it if he's just going to waste it.
Just forced the panic there. That rocket there sent all the way into the back of the cafe. It will not connect, and OpTic going to be happy with that, even though they lost the first death. And the Rockets, they have the lead here. It will be tied once again, 4-4, make it 5-4. Lucid will, after that first death, redeem himself and give himself a little bit of a lead.
That was 3 dead there for Oxygen Esports as well, and now you can see Lucid already looking for a pressure on, but some good shots coming in from Bomex. They're just going to slow things down a little bit. Trippy was the furthest player off for OpTic Gaming, and he got taken down. So now you're seeing that tightness here from OpTic once more, making sure they're playing shoulder to shoulder, and Bomex has got no chance to get 2 OpTic players.
Wow, this is great here from Lucid. Look at all the, oh my God, and a stick as well. Clip that. Unbelievable sequence there to pick up the kill on Tires, to stay alive, take no damage from the Collect battle, and then loop back on the driveway kill, pick up another one Red Room, and then get the death stick. The man is putting on a clinic. They're now up 10-7.
I love how Lucid does it as well. It always looks like it's disrespectful. It's like, how dare you try and kill me? Do you know what? I've got no shield, you're coming with me. It really does look like that. And speaking of this Stalker rifle, I don't just say things for a reason, for no reason, excuse me. I mean, Formal there just clipping that headshot, and but the way that he's been shooting today with sniper rifle, any precision weapon, it wouldn't surprise me to be saying this guy got 3'd a few more times.
And it feels like over the course of the season, right? Every single OpTic Gaming player, as Formal tries to stay alive, Collect gets a kill from the dumpster and manages to stay alive as well, but that will open up and pave the way for a Lucid rocket grab as he heads to back A.
Looks like he knows that Triton's trying to sneak behind him on tower as well. Nemesis with some good damage from that grenade. I think they know where Lucid is. He tries to thread the needle, can't quite get the damage, but now he knows where the final 2 players are. Boom, you're dead. Formal comes in, Nemesis, you're dead. 4 dead. Here for Oxygen Esports, 19-10. And it looks like OpTic are starting to run away with this.
And look at the way that OpTic Gaming can hold down the gas pedal at a moment like this and contrast this with the opening moments where they lost the first death. And the Rockets, they can slow the game down to a complete halt. It's complete game management from OpTic Gaming once again. They're up 20-10.
Look at the way that Lucid's playing this as well. He's just waiting for damage to come in before he makes his move. Then he's just being annoying. He's getting damage down himself, and that is another 4 dead for Oxygen Esports. That is the perfect push from OpTic.
This is OpTic's world, and we're just living in it. 23-10 now as they have commanding control of this game, and it feels like dictating it at every single turn.
Oxygen Esports just being picked off one by one at the moment. Oxygen Esports just being picked off one by one at the moment. 2 more going to the bank here for OpTic Gaming. As Lucid just still showing composure, not getting over aggressive, just making sure he's doing his job, holding down both the mid lane and this pink lane as well. But Trippy's in the feed, and look what he's got. It's a Stalker rifle, double kill to go alongside it. Collect's going to challenge, but haven't seen this man shoot today. I don't think that's a wise idea.
Imagine peeking out maybe your living room on a Monday morning, and it's just Trippy coming down your driveway with a Stalker rifle, just beaming you every single shot.
Close the curtains.
Not a comfortable place to be. 27-12 now, as it feels like this game is just an opportunity for everyone on OpTic to pop off yet again.
Oh! This is what I'm talking
Don't go
about.
outside. It is not safe.
Trippy now. It's almost as if he's going to surprise this player as well. He thinks he's got the Stalker. He's got the Bulldog as well. Formal there to keep Trippy alive. Trippy currently sat at 9 kills and 1 death. I think scary is the right word.
Honey, Trippy's outside again. Just got the stalker rifle. Lock the doors. It's not safe. 33-16. OpTic Gaming really starting to pop off. Trippy's 10-1.
Fortunately here for Oxygen, Trippy's run out of ammo with that stalker. Bohm has the rockets though.
A little bit of moment slow down. Oh God, Trippy's got the stalker rifle again. Call the police.
One thing I love about North America is the free refills. I didn't realize it applied to stalker rifles as well, but it seems like Trippy's certainly taking advantage of that. Did he just stick him? No.
Almost. Lots of damage though going down on B in the end. It's a successful push for Oxygen.
However, just as I finish the sentence, OpTic makes sure that's a 2-for-1 trade instead of a 2-for-0.
And you have to think with the run that OpTic Gaming just put on at 39-22, this is all but over. A team like OpTic does not lose games like this. Rocket's popping up right now.
Yeah, this could be it. If OpTic get hold of this rocket launcher, then this will be the final stretch, so to speak. But Oxygen making a good push here, and APG is now last player alive. So it looks like Oxygen should be able to get these rockets, but Formal gets a pick. APG is going to be challenging, and APG finds himself the victim in the double kill. Usually gonna have a pretty good time here.
It's interesting because we talked about it on the desk earlier, right? They cannot be dependent on Lucid. Everyone on this team has been playing great, but so often Lucid is going 20-9 in games that they win. This is a great example of what this entire OpTic roster could do, and all of them firing on all cylinders, only 4 kills to go.
This is OpTic sharing the responsibility of the game. It just looks so much more comfortable for everybody at the moment. Everyone playing for that win. Everybody playing to go up 2 in the series. Is 2 more kills to go here for OpTic. Nemesis goes down. It's now just the 1. And unfortunately, Bohm is the victim of APG. OpTic Gaming up by 2. 1 more game to go for them to progress in the winners bracket.
Crowd in